I'm going to call it workout time here in a moment. You're going to get your got it, your YouTube got it. If you need to have a snack, I just finished up an apple here. But you can have a snack anytime. Snack right now, snack later on, snack anytime you want. And there we go. We are live on YouTube. I'm clicking got it. Chris is over here. He is getting ready to work out on the green screen. So let's flip it on over there to our green screen. And we got our man Chris Hill in the house. What's up, Chris? There you go, everybody. We can see the green screen here. Let's get Chris set up. Chris, you're going to be doing a little bit of a roll my direction, kind of turning in this way. And look up at that screen up top. You're going to see yourself up there, Chris. All right, everybody. We are going to get an image going here. And some of you have seen this before. Let's see which one pops up. That one doesn't work. Let's try another one. And we got Carla's going to be doing the breathing motto at the end today. And Nick's going to be starting us off. There we go. There's one that worked. I had to get a bunch of clocks because it's workout time, everybody. That's what we got going on today. It's also drinking water time. So let's hydrate. Chris, look up at that TV up there. You see where you are? Go ahead and get your position in a real good spot. You're going to be doing. There you go. All right, everybody. Again, welcome to our workout. It is workout time. That's what we call this on YouTube. We got our clock up right here. And like I promised the other day, we're going to do some new stuff today. And some of it might be totally brand new. Some of it might be new if you're on YouTube and you're watching there. And I'm just setting up Chris's microphone here. All right. And Chris, give us a microphone check.
Mic 1 check, please, man.
I can hear you.
All right, nice, good stuff. And Chris, I saw on here we got a battery flashing. So if we have any moments when Chris loses audio, we'll pop a new battery in there. Here, man, let's have a sip of water. All right, I was about to put that water down. Remember, if you're helping out a friend with today's workout, that is excellent. One thing we want to make sure we're doing is staying hydrated. That's very important. So Nick, you have some water too. Did you drink it? You know this. Are you going to be here on Friday with your test? All right, we got a thumbs up, and we also have the mute coming your way. Ben, let me know if Sophie hops on here. I can also set her up. I'm not sure. But also, if anybody is able to, if anybody's using a tablet for today's workout, I know one of our exercise teammates here, he's using a tablet for the first time and was wondering, how do you bring up the screen where you can see the most amount of folks on Zoom, that is? And so if anybody knows that answer to that, we can put that in the chat room. But Chris, are you ready?
Yes.
Nick, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get this workout going. It's workout time.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. Do you delete your dog? Put every day out there.
Nice job, Nick. Great job with that breathing motto. Remember, everybody, we do that breathing motto to get the oxygen in our body, and we get the carbon dioxide out of our body. So I was doing a little bit of some light adjustments there. You can see we get some shadows coming through, but that's okay. Everybody, we are going to be doing, let me grab my paper. We're going to be doing some new things today. And remember, when you're exercising, you might want to keep track of stuff. Remember, you might think about writing it down. You also might be like, you know what, Coach John, I wish I had a TrueFit adaptive fitness app that I could just log all my stuff. Well, guess what? That's coming too. So get ready for that. But right now, remember, we're going to be doing a little bit of a new workout. I want us to think about this clock when we're doing our head circles. Chris, I'm going to get pretty close to you here, okay? I'm going to be right here in the middle of the clock. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to be looking around. You want to call out where to look?
Yeah.
All right, so you can do this at home too. Chris is going to be calling out. He might say 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 9 o'clock. And what I'm going to do with my head is I'm going to look up, or I'm going to go to the direction that Chris calls out. All right, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
1 through 12. Let's say it, and then give everybody a time to move their head to that position. So go ahead, and what's going to be the first go? 1 o'clock,
2 o'clock,
2 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
4 o'clock,
4 o'clock,
5 o'clock,
5 o'clock,
12 o'clock,
12 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
3 o'clock,
4 o'clock,
4 o'clock,
5 o'clock,
5 o'clock,
6 o'clock,
6 o'clock, straight down,
7 o'clock,
7 o'clock,
8 o'clock,
8 o'clock,
9 o'clock,
9 o'clock. That's the chin over the shoulder on the left side. That's 9 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Wow, Chris just took it. You saw my head move?
Yeah.
Keep looking up there, and you move me around. Don't worry about it. You just call the numbers. I'm looking up at 1 o'clock.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock,
Keep going.
12 o'clock,
Give me some, go 12. Give me some random ones.
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Oh, nice. It brought me down to 8. Nice, Chris. You want to take a break?
Yeah.
All right. Did anybody else see how that game goes? Let's go ahead. And if somebody else wants to give us one more round, Ben, that could be you as a producer, or if you think there's somebody on here who would want to call it, let's just follow Chris's lead. That way, Chris, you're going to practice along. We're going to follow somebody here. And let's go with Linda.
And Linda's got her hand raised. Let me
Yep,
unmute her.
Linda, we're going to unmute you, and I want you to tell me where to move my head.
Hey, John.
Hi, Linda.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm getting my neck warmed up. Where should I move my head to?
6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 is right straight down.
Yeah.
Keep going.
1 o'clock. 2 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
Ooh, that's a
10
good
o'clock.
one.
11 o'clock. 12. That's it.
Nice job, Linda. Everybody give Linda a round of applause, and for Chris. And remember, if you're thinking about some ways at home that we can warm up our neck, that's a little bit different than the other head circles and side to side, but we still got those movements in with our down up. Our 3 and 9 was side to side. We did a little bit of rotation, but we took it incrementally, which was great. Chris, that was a good job. Let's go ahead and do the ear lift. We're going to imagine we're listening to the bells. If you can't see the screen here, this is an alarm clock. I'm going to lift up my ear like I'm lifting it up to that bell on the clock. And you can see my ear is kind of going, it's getting pulled up that way. And my shoulder goes down to 4 o'clock. So I'm lifting my ear, my shoulder goes down, and now I'm going to relax. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. So now I'm lifting my left ear up towards this bell, and my shoulder's going down over here. That's the 8 o'clock. Linda, that was cool. You took me from 4 to 8. I like that downward head shift from side to side. Let's do one more each way with the ear lift. We're lifting our ear up towards 12 and our shoulder down to 4. And then let's try it again. Ears going up to 12 and shoulder down to 4. Ooh, I feel a nice stretch right here. And you might too. All right, now the next one. Who's ever seen a cuckoo clock? And that is the clock. And I couldn't find a picture of that. I wanted to, but that's the one that has a little bird comes out, goes cuckoo. So let's change our giraffe head turtleneck to cuckoo clock. And so what we're going to do is just like a cuckoo clock, we're going to bring our head out. Now you don't have to go cuckoo. You're just going to bring it back like we're going back inside the clock house. So we're that little bird. We're in the clock house, and let's go 12 o'clock. And our little bird comes out of the clock house. That's our head, and our shoulders kind of is the house. And then let's bring it back in. Let's do 2 more of these. Let's go outside of the bird house and then bringing it back. And then 1 more going out with our neck. There you go, Chris. Get the neck out. I'm watching you. Nice. Bringing it back. Nice job, man. Awesome. Yep.
Ever since Saturday, my body's been loose.
Ever since the race, your body's been feeling loose?
Yeah.
Man, that's great news. Remember, everybody, Chris, you guys saw the pictures on Monday, but Chris was a part of the race for autism, and he got his medal. He got the shirt, and some of you got shirts and medals coming your way too. All right, the next one we're going to do, we're going to be moving our shoulders a little bit. Okay, so remember with the shoulders, you know, I like to ask some funny questions, and let's think of how many seconds are there in a year? I don't know. And remember, when you do that, I don't know, you get those trapeziuses moving, your trapezius muscle group going up and down. And so let's do that shoulder shrug. I like it. Nick put in there, I don't know. Somebody's going to come to me with that answer because that does have an answer. It's probably
Hey John, if you've heard the song "Seasons of Love" from Rent, it tells you right there.
Oh, really? We'll have to check that out. All right, everybody. So you can see my shoulders are kind of going up and down. I got the clock here, and you can see I can lift them up. Remember, I can also move them forwards and backwards. There's nothing like this on a clock that does this. Well, one thing I thought was kind of neat to do is let's try to just move our shoulder over to 3 o'clock, keeping our body still. We can't, it's hard to do. We can't. So remember, we can't move our shoulder sideways this way, but we can move it forward and backward. We can move it up and down, but we're not able to extend that shoulder out into that side direction. How can we do that? Again, now, if I needed to get over to the side, 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, I can bring my elbows up. Let's try it out, Chris. Let's bring those elbows up. There you go. Bringing the arms to the middle, the hands to the middle. Yep. Hands to the middle and the elbows up. And let's go ahead and just work on a couple of these, just going up and down. All right. So you can do this with one arm. And I'm just going from like 6 o'clock with my elbows down. All right, Chris, and then bring one arm up. There you go. Nice. That's it. That's 3 o'clock. That's where I'm going to, man. Now do that on the left side. There you go. Boom. There it is. That's all the way up. He went for a full teacup reach there. Let's keep moving those elbows up and down, kind of on the side of the clock here. Keep it going, Chris. You got this. Nice job, man. There he goes. He's going for the double, going all the way up right there. And again, if I wanted to start working out my elbows in a different way, nice job, man. Nice job. We can do some of those circles. Now, the circle is going to be kind of like the clock. And if you're sitting next to a buddy, you want to make sure you don't bump them with this one. So again, you might just kind of make an adjustment to how you're sitting down, but that's okay. So we're moving that elbow around. I really like doing this one where I got my hand. It can be out here and I can still move my elbow around. And that's just fine. If my hand can be close to my chest, then I'm able to really move that elbow around and I'm able to kind of take some of this resistance and bring it back to my core. And so it's kind of helping. You could almost imagine it's making this a little bit easier for me, potentially, because I can rest my hand even maybe on my body. Let's do some arm circles. All right. So remember, you can do arm circles with one arm. You can do 2 arms. I'm going to go with I'm going to go all the way around the clock with my arm circles. So remember, we've done arm circles like this. We've done arm circles like this and all around. And you can do those now too. I'm going to do full clock circles. So like I'm going all the way around the clock. All right, Chris, you want to try a couple of these out too? Try a couple of them out. I'm going to move here, right here by the clock. And I'm going to bring my arm all the way around this clock, moving it all around. Now my body, look, you can see my back here. And you can see my chest here. There you go, Chris. So I'm having a little bit of rotation here as well. If I have an armrest or something here, I might have to go out to the side of that armrest and bring that arm out just a little bit more. There you go, Chris. Moving it around. Imagine there's a big clock right here. Imagine you got a big clock and you're trying to move the hand of the clock. There you go, man. There you go. No, there's no wrong movements. You just feel that movement and keep it going. I'm going to go with my other arm now. You can see I got it over here by the clock right here, moving it around.
God, I can feel this in my shoulders doing this.
Nice. I liked this. I liked the challenge of coming up with a couple new things for us especially for our friends on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you.
You feeling
they-
that, Chris? Because I'm feeling the shoulders.
There you go. Get it going. Get it moving way up there. Go for a big right hand move, Chris. Go for a big right hander. There you go. Big right hand. Nice job, everybody.
Don, this is a good call because I'm really feeling it today.
Good stuff, man. What shirt you got on today? Oh, I like that. Nice.
Got this one for Christmas.
Super cool. All right, everybody. Woo, got too close to that screen. I'm going to stand up for a couple of the next exercises. Now, the next one we're going to do, I want you to think about the witch's pot. And remember, when we did that witch's pot, we were going down and out and up and in. So imagine if I took this clock and kind of laid it flat. Okay, so we got a flat clock now. So when I would go out, again, I'm turning that clock around. I'm moving that handle on the clock. Now, this is flat clock. All right, we have to use our imagination. Chris, go ahead and do it with me. This is our traditional witch's pot. This is the flat clock witch's pot. So instead of the witch's pot, we could call it the flat clock. And we could go clockwise and counterclockwise, which would be just reversing directions. Now, remember, if you're sitting down, you'll go down and out and up and in. So there'll be some lean into this. If I'm standing up, I'm going to stick out my butt, and that's going to let me lean forward and reach out. And it's going to keep me from doing this here where I reach out. Look, I didn't do anything with my butt. I just leaned over. That's not what I want to do. I want to bend my knees, stick out my butt. That's going to let me really reach out far and not have all the stress right here on my back when this just leans over. All right, let's do a couple more of those. And then we're going to do the vertical clock, witch's pot style. There you go, Chris. Bring your hands together. Bring them together. Find that connection. That's step one. That's step one. Now, move them just a little bit while still connected. That's step two. There you go. So you're already at step two. Now take it to step three. I would go side to side and then just keep it going side to side while together, side to side, while together. That's moving your body side to side. Now move the arms side to side. There you go, but still together. So now let's try that vertical clock. And this one, again, if we're sitting down, we're going to have our hands together. We're going to be going all the way up and around. So I'm going to do it. If I'm standing up, you're going to see I'm going to have to bend my knees. I'm going to get down low. I'm going to sweep it down low. I'm coming all the way up and around, and I'm going down low again. Nice. I'm right here in the middle. There you go, Chris. That's it, man. You work on that. You work on it step by step. There you go. Hands are together and hands are moving. Dude, you're doing great. You're concentrating and you're showing everybody that. I'm proud of you, man. Keep it going. Keep it going, Chris. Holding them together as long as you can. Keep on going as long as you can hold them together. Get that left hand squeezing the right hand. There you go. Have them work as a team. Let's go, everybody, for 5 more of the big clocks. Here we go. 5. I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to do some tempo. 4, 3, 2. Come on, Chris. One more. Big spin on the clock. 1. I was about to say big spin on the Wheel of Fortune. Who's ever that you see it where that spins around, right? What's the other one? The Price is Right, where they where they reach up and got to spin the Price is Right wheel. You got to exercise for something like that. You got to train for that. All right. Okay. Next one we're going to do. I'm going to sit back down for this one. You can do this one standing up. This is going to be a reach. And again, let's put it out there to the group. If anybody wants to call out the number 1 through 12, that's where I'm going to be reaching. Let's go ahead and we'll keep that open for just a few moments. If we don't get anybody there, we'll have maybe Chris or Ben or one of the team leaders call that out for me. So what I'm going to do, everybody, when I do a reach, I could reach with one hand. This would be 12 o'clock. Now I could go for 9 o'clock 2 different ways. I could do it 3 different ways. I could go across my body. All right. This is right hand going across my body to 9. This would be my left hand going across for 3. But I could also just go with this arm out this way to 9. Okay. I could also do hands together and they both go to 9. I could also do one where I keep my body straight or where I do a twist. So you can see there's a lot of ways we can work on this twist reach. Do we have anybody call out my clock number?
I think Nick
Okay.
had said in chat.
Nice. let's Nick, go ahead and hit unmute. And we'll give you the next round here on calling out the clock. And so Nick, you tell me where to reach, and everybody, I'm gonna do it a couple different ways. You ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, head up, looking at the clock, get ready for Nick's call, and go, Nick.
Duoda. 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 Eight-oda. Four-oda. Seven-oda.
7.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go zoop.
10-oda.
I'm gonna do some one arm.
Three-oda. Eight-oda. Nine-oda. 12-oda. Four-oda.
12 again.
Four.
4.
Yeah. 8-oda.
going.
8-oda.
6.
Yeah.
Straight down. Nice.
5-oda.
Straw 5's down to the side.
3-oda.
3 o'clock. Nice. Holding it up. To the-
1-oda.
Which one?
1.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
That one's kind of up at an angle.
2-oda.
2.
Yeah.
All right.
10-oda.
Whoop. Look at that. Right over there from 2 to 10. But
9-oda.
oh, nice. He's got my arm going across my body now.
8-oda. 7-oda. 8-oda. 5-oda. 4-oda. 3-oda. 2-oda. And 1-oda.
Nice job, Nick. Took us all the way around. Again, everybody, this is a fun one. You could do this even if you didn't have the clock. We're able to use our imaginations. And what I would do is I would challenge folks to say, hey, maybe we're going to do it with our body weight. Me and Chris were doing that with body weight. But we could also do this with wall ball. We could also do this with a hula hoop. We could do this with weights. We could do this with resistance bars and sticks. There's a lot of ways that we can use the concept of the clock. And that clock could be something we're reaching for, maybe something we're jumping towards. We're going to do that in a moment. But again, the clock is a great way to think about exercise because it gets you moving, not just 12. You don't go 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. No, we go all around the clock. Chris, Nick, Linda have taken us on some great workouts there. Let's see what I got next here. All right, we're going to change it up from the clock, though. We're going to do one thing that has nothing to do with time, except you want to hold on to time, and we're going to squeeze that time. We're going to hold it in. So you ready for the tummy squeeze?
Yes.
All right, we're going to do tummy squeeze. Nick's getting into plank position. If you're at home and you want to do a plank on the ground, you're going to put those elbows on the ground, and you might be on your knees, might be on your toes. Let's get ready. We're going to do 3 planks. We're going to hold them for about 5 seconds. You ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, elbows up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Dude, that was good. 2 more of those. Elbows up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Let's do it again. Elbows up. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Does that feel good, man? Because I'll tell you what, it looks good. You see yourself up there? Did you see that move? Did y'all see that move at home, everybody? Remember, Chris is doing something that most people would never do, and that's performing exercises and workouts. Some of them never even practiced, and doing them for you to be able to see, to be able to understand how that we're all able to make fitness a part of our lives. And that's a very brave thing. I'm very proud of this, man. And for all of you at home, the team leaders especially, I'm very proud of you all because that takes a lot of courage to share with other people the way you all are. And you're doing a great job, man. Let's go ahead and do next up. I wrote this down. You can see me looking down at my paper. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to do hips. I wrote down hips. If you're sitting down, we're going to think again about moving those elbows around, kind of moving them around the clock. That's going to get our core going. If I'm standing up here, let's see what this does to the green screen. So I want to think about moving my hips. I'm going to move my hips all the way around. So this would be, again, a flat clock. Okay, this would be the flat clock. And I'm over here at 3 o'clock. Now I'm over here at 9 o'clock. So if I was just doing a hip shift, let me get right in the middle. All right, you good there? If I went, look, kind of 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm shifting my hips side to side because this is the flat clock. If I wanted to stick out my butt, that'd be like going back to 6 o'clock. If I bring my hips forward and lean back, that's kind of like I'm going to 12 o'clock. So we can go back, we can go to the side, we can bring our hips forward, and we can bring our hips to the other side. And while we're doing this, you have to picture the body is stabilizing itself. My body's about to tip over. All right, I'm tipping here, but the reason I'm not is because the muscles over here are gripping onto my upper body and they're keeping it from continuing on over. These are the muscles that when we're working out our hips and we're moving our hips around, or if we're moving our elbows around, as I move my elbows, look at what my hips are doing. I'm not trying to move my hips. They're going to move because the core is requiring that from them. So let's do a couple more hip circles. And then remember, we can also do the knee circles. So the same thing. I could, if I'm working with a friend, maybe say me and Bernie were doing a workout and it was just the two of us, we're working out and Bernie would be doing this exercise. So we would again say the same thing. Let's go knees to 12 o'clock or elbows to 12. All right. Elbows to 6. Where would that be? Behind our back, because this is the flat clock. All right. If I went elbow to 3, I could go to the side. I could even try to do 2. I could try to bring my other elbow over, bring my other elbow over this way. Well, if you're doing that, if you're going 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock with your elbows, you're working out every muscle in your core by just doing that. And even if it's tough right now, you can kind of start to get the practice and you'll start to get better. But you're getting them all, and you're getting muscles that are in your hips. So it's going to help because the hips, they're part of the foundation. And, you know, it's like building a house on a sandy beach. It's only good for so long. You might have a nice view, but it's not going to last for too long because that sand is going to wash away. You want to build your house on a strong foundation. All right, we got ankles, we got wrists, we got to be able to move them. So just like we talked about on Monday, we might start with wiggling our toes. Chris, don't worry. No hands. Let's go wiggling toes. Wiggle in the shoes. You feel them? I'm going to look. I'm looking. I see them. You feel that? Keep it going, man. There you go. Keep it going. Try to pull him up out of that. Chris has his foot. It's got a nice foot deck here. It's sitting on top and it's got a foot strap. And Chris has got Crocs on just like me. And again, I can see. Again, now let's work on fingers. Now let's take it up to the top. So we went from difficulty to something that's a little bit easier, okay? Possibly. This might be super difficult too, to move those fingers. Now let's start to think about up and down. So if I'm able to, I want to think about also bringing my feet up off the ground when I bring my wrist up. I'm sitting down, I'm doing it. You can do it standing up too. And so I'm standing up, I'm going up on my toes. You can see my body's kind of moving. I got that whoop, and that's because I'm going up on my toes. You can't see it here. We don't have enough screen, but I'm doing it. And you can kind of see I'm going up on my heels, and that's giving me some flexion in my ankle. Now, another way to work that out the other way, if I was going down, what would that be? Going whoop, up on my toes. Whoop. So let's work on some of those maybe. Whoa, nice job. Carla put it in the chat room. After this, we're going to have a water break. We got some leadership coming up. I got one more thing too that I'm going to be showing here in the studio. Let's do a couple of these. I'm going down with my hands. I'm going up on my toes. And one, nice. And then let's go side to side. Now, side to side, if I was standing up and going side to side, I could kind of move my feet where my feet are on the ground. It's almost like I'm skiing. If you can imagine skiing, you know, where you're moving your skis. So same thing with my hands. Let's picture where hands are skiing. Let's get those hands going, Chris. Side to side. There we go. Moving those hands just kind of off to the side. And if we were skiing, shh, shh, that's what it would sound like. Shh, shh, because we'd have one ski in the snow helping us out like that. I really like outdoors and doing things like that. All right, let's do eye circles. Again, we're going to keep our clock in mind for this part of the exercise. And so for our eyes, let's find that focus. There it is. All right. I was also very excited. I got to meet a new friend, a new visually impaired surfer the other day on Sunday. I'm super excited to be able to work with him. And he was explaining to me that he wasn't able to see anything right in front of his body, but off to the side with peripheral vision. And so again, it's one of those things to where we always want to be very grateful if we're able to see any types of shapes, any types of objects, and we're able to use that to our advantage. But we also want to be able to think about training our eyes and train our connection with our mind. So let's go ahead and we're going to be thinking about lifting our eyes up. We're going to use the clock. Let's go 12 o'clock position. My eyes are up, and then I'm going to bring them down to the 6 o'clock position. So try to keep that head steady. Remember, Chris, we're trying to keep our head in one place. I'm going to go over here at 9 o'clock. So I'm kind of looking over this way to the left. And I'm going to go 3 o'clock. I'm going to look over here at Chris. I can see Chris. And now let's go again. One more time up to 12. Then down to 6. Over to 9. And back to 3. All right, water break. Carla said it. I forgot it. And then we got smiles and frowns. And then I think we are going to have some leadership is going to be coming up here. And we are going to.
Hey, Chris, do you want to do something with Carrie later on after done with leadership?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Go ahead and drink up some water. We got to drink that water up. Smiles and frowns are up next. Breath hold. It's time to work out, everybody. It's time. We are warmed up. Remember, the warm-ups that we do, you can do every day. And the reason we do them every day is to give you got 3 days. If you did the workouts, that's 3. You do it 4 more times on your own. That's 7 workouts in a week. And imagine if you did that every day, 365 days, even if you were taking it easy,
Yeah.
Okay. Even if you're taking it easy on some of these workouts, that's okay. Because you're getting your mind and your body to know that you want to be consistent, that you're dedicated to your fitness, and that you know that this is important for every day of our life.
Even watch you guys on YouTube.
You're watching on YouTube also? Nice. So remember, if you're on YouTube, share this with your friends. Go on and invite them right now. Throw it on Facebook. They can get the link. They can share it. They can watch us, and they can learn about how to exercise, not just maybe at home, but maybe if you're out at a park or at a gym, you're going to learn a lot of great stuff to do to get warmed up and for your workout. Let's go ahead and go smile and frown. And let's go ahead and put on a great big frown. And we're going to hold the frown for 5 seconds. You ready, Chris? Let's be sat 5 seconds. And now smile for 5. That wasn't very good for me. I don't think I did a good job. Let's try that again. Let's go ahead and frown. And smile. I think I did better the second time. I think I did better the second time. I'm going to stick with those. Remember, we're just trying to work out our face. We're trying to have that connection with our mind and with our body. And another way we can do that is also with the breath hold. So remember, we're trying to work on our respiratory system. We're trying to work on a mental connection with our lungs, with oxygen. One of the most important things in our lives as human beings, oxygen. We need to make a relationship with oxygen. We need to know when it's going into our body, what it's doing and how it's helping us to be our best. So let's go ahead. We're going to breathe in 2, and we're going to breathe those out. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide going out. And then we're going to breathe in the third one, and we're going to hold it in. And that carbon dioxide, it's going to grow. It wants to get out. And what you're going to have to do is mentally think to yourself, I'm going to hold on for a little bit longer. I'm going to let that oxygen stand a little bit longer. You ready, Chris? Yeah. All right, here we go. Breathing in 2. Breathe in, hold. who was wondering, how long are we going for? I forgot to say it, but that's a great way to do it. Sometimes if you're doing an exercise like this and you know the time, well, then you have that goal. Sometimes if you don't know the time, you'll have your body reserving for you because it's not sure how much time we have. So you might have just made that. That was 15-second breath hold. If you did, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I wish I could give you a big hug, but we're going to only be able to do that virtually. You want to do some bear hugs virtually? Let's finish up with me and Chris here on the warm up. Let's go 5 Carrie bear hugs. You ready? All right, here we go. Carrie's bear hug. We bring it back and then we bring it across and then we give it a squeeze, bringing it back across, squeeze, bringing it back, bringing our arms across and squeeze. There you go, Chris, bringing them back. We got 2 more, bringing them across, squeeze. 1 more. You got this, back and across and squeeze. Nice job, everyone. I see a lot of folks on the top row working out hard. We are going to have a team leader coming up. Before we do that, let me show you one of the things that I wanted to do. And Chris, you want to head over to the studio side over there? All right, Chris is going to head over to the studio. I think we're going to be having, looks like maybe Bernie is very eager to do some leadership. So maybe Bernie will come up first, and everybody hang on for just 1 moment. I'm going to be grabbing a hula hoop and I'm going to be showing us, again, some exercises on how we can do this. So again, I know Carla, she probably was going to be like, I already had that idea, but this is a neat idea. Hang on just a second, Bernie. I'm going to show everybody a hula hoop idea with using the clock. Now, everybody, you can see my screen. I have a blue hula hoop and it has a red piece of tape on it. And so just like some of the exercises that we've done, this can help me to work on some accuracy. So imagine if, Ben, tell me where I should go. Give me anything.
4 o'clock.
Okay.
6 o'clock.
Okay.
8 o'clock.
And 1 more.
And 1 o'clock.
All right, everybody. So you could see how I was doing that using the hoop, and I was moving it around to the position of what Ben was saying. Now, what we could do, and Ben did it too, we could have it to where I'm going like maybe 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. And now I'm going to do this. And at first, maybe you're seeing the hoop turn and you're seeing the red dot go to 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. But also now forget about the hoop. Look at my arms. Look at what they're doing. Look at how one's going high, one's going low. My elbows are bending. My wrists are moving and they're twisting and turning. So again, also similar to this one, I could do the spin and the push pull where I'm trying to push and pull it to 3 o'clock, or that might be 9 o'clock. So again, everybody, and especially if you're a friend or if you're a family member and you're like, we need some fresh ideas for the house. We need to come up with some fun ways that we can work out every day. Maybe 1 day of the week, we do workouts that are clock based, where we will get it in over time. We'll really start to learn those movements. And whether it's reaching with our arms, reaching with our feet, reaching with the resistance bar, like Byron has shown us. Imagine Byron going for all the numbers on the clock when he's doing that metal detector. Again, some great opportunities to be able to have when we think about the clock in exercise. All right. Great job, everybody. Have another sip of water because Bernie's going to bring us to the water breaking moment of the workout. Carla also did a great job with that. And Bernie, we're going to have you, I believe you mentioned it was hula hoop, or not hula hoop, it was jumping jack time. It was just hula hoop time. It's now jumping jack time. And so here we go. There she is. There's our friend Bernie getting ready for Park City. And I'm excited for her to be here sharing us. Let's have that sip of water. Nice. I forgot to have mine, so I'm going to do it now. And Bernie's got some nice cold water there. All right. Great stuff coming from Bernie. Remember, Bernie's been very consistent with her workout. Very proud of her.
I'm going to do it on Friday morning. Is it okay?
Yep, yep, you got it. Breathing on Friday morning. All right. How many jumping jacks, Bernie?
50, 55, jumping.
55. I'd like that. Yep. All right. I'm going to do seated jacks. Here we go.
Is it? Ready?
Mhm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jack.
Jumping jacks go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Nice job, Bernie. That was great. Really good job with those. Go ahead, check the heartbeat.
37.
137 or 127? 13?
21.
Woo, it was 137. Nice job, Bernie, and already recovering. You could see that. You heard that, how fast the recovery process starts. Also, you might have seen me. I was doing overhead jacks. Then I went to an arm raise. Then I went to an underhand arm raise. And then I went to an elbow flexion. All different versions of the jacks that we can do. If it gets tough for going overhead, I can bring them up. And then I could maybe even go with the arms going up and down. Nice job. All right, Bernie's got her baton ready. And Bernie, you're going to get the spotlight. I'm going to go and check on the chat room. I'm going to see how things are going in there. And you go ahead and take the lead. Make sure to talk real loud.
30.
Ooh, going for 30 on the baton spin. Counting loud.
2, 3, 4,
A little louder.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
There you go.
11,
That's the voice.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Nice job, Bernie. Now she's going for the back stretch. There she goes. Nice. Down towards the ground and then going back up at the sky. Love you, Desiree. Nice job, Bernie. Keep it going. Great job. All right, Bernie's going to be switching out the exercise stick and she's going to be getting her exercise weight. If you have a weight at home, you can use that. You might not. You could even do a like a exercise pillow or something like that. Those are some great ones. Yep, Bernie's got her kettlebell. I like it. Carla put in the chat room hula hoop clock. Go ahead, Bernie. What are you going to do with that kettlebell?
I make a decision for 15.
Okay, Statue of Liberty for 15. Everybody get ready. Follow Bernie. Down to the ground, up to the sky. Number 1.
2,
Nice and loud. There you go, Bernie.
3,
Woohoo.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Nice job, Bernie. She showed us 2 hands, and one-hand versions of that Statue of Liberty. That's the deadlift to overhead press. It's a really great exercise. It's a total body exercise. All right, we'll see you on Friday. Next up, let's get Byron in the house. And we're going to put it out there, everybody. We're going to mention real quick. And as Byron's getting warmed up, remember, we've been looking into some more races and some more options for some different races for Team True Fit. And two of the ones that my mom had found is a walk and roll for spina bifida. And that's in October on a Saturday, October 8th. And that's up in Costa Mesa. That's in Orange County. And we might be able to do a virtual race with that group. Also, there's a United Cerebral Palsy, San Diego. It's called the No Limits Walk and Roll. And that's also a Saturday. It's October 29th. So it's right before Halloween. And that's here at Mission Bay in San Diego. So we might be doing something with that, everybody, in October. Some races up and coming. And Byron's already grooving and moving. Here he goes around the back and passing that sandbag. He started off with the sandbag. You can use a pillow. You could use a towel. You could use a t-shirt, but he's moving it around his body. He's moving it out to the side. And remember, if Byron had the clock around him, he'd be hitting all the spots on the clock, going back there, going back for the 7 o'clock, turning back towards the 5 o'clock. There you go. He's doing all the moves, doing the bag twist and doing that lean all the way to the right side, getting around there off the ground and up on the shoulder. Let's see if he's going to hang it out on his shoulder. He went into the bowler swing and tossed it up, went it back on the shoulder. And remember, everybody, if you're following Byron along, he just did a bowler toss and he just threw that bag. If you got a safe space where you can throw something, go ahead and do it. You can let it fly. Byron's working on that swing. Remember, we love the arm swings. Whoa, Byron did an arm swing with a bag toss. Now he's swinging with the other arm, doing some behind the back passes and exchanges. Byron's got some quick moves going with the sandbag off the ground. I see him. He's looking at that resistance bar too. Byron's got a combo coming. He's going between the knees, around the knees, twist into 5 o'clock, twist into 4 o'clock. There you go. Got the 7 o'clock going off the ground with the sweeper, catching it and doing some more twisting. Love that clock twist off the ground. That's a good move. It looks like he's getting ready to groove it into the resistance bar. There goes the bag. Everybody go ahead and grab your exercise stick or resistance bar. Okay, take a deep breath. And there goes Byron. He's already got the bar up on his shoulder in the lumberjack position. That's holding it on the shoulder like an axe. And he's walking backwards and walking forwards with the resistance bar on his shoulder. So this would be just like a lumberjack looking for a tree for some firewood, going through the woods with the axe on the shoulder. That way you don't bump yourself with it. You got it up there and it's in a safe place. Now he's going to carefully move it around to the left shoulder and now holding it with only the left hand on the left shoulder. If you're thinking of something to do without a stick, just touch your left hand to your left shoulder. Just touch it. There you go. And we just got a note in the chat room that October is Spina Bifida Awareness Month. So that's something we're going to be getting to be a part of. You can believe it. Byron's going out here for the reach. That'd be a 2 o'clock reach with the metal detector. Now he's going for the 10 o'clock reach. So he's got that stick. It looks like there he's going for the 2 o'clock. And then he's going over for the 10 o'clock. Oh, he's reaching it back behind his back. You know what? That's 6 o'clock. And now he's got the bar up on his shoulders, behind his head, on his upper back. And he's holding it up there with 2 hands. This is going to stretch out the chest. In addition to now he's doing a squat. So Byron's doing what's called the back squat. This is an Olympic exercise. People do the back squat and they do the deadlift and they do maybe the bench press. They work out to be as strong as they can. And this is one of those exercises. Byron's also showing a strong knee control. Look at those knees. They're going to try to do their own thing, but your mind can tell the knees to do something different. It can say, knees be strong. There you go. Nice job, Byron. He's showing us what strong knees look like. Byron, give us 1 or 2 more moves And then we're going to be bringing up, oh, he's tapping behind his back with the stick. That's a new move. We've never seen it. Byron going over the shoulder with the back tap. That's the back tap. And look at how he brought it over. Now we're going into the full fishing game. Byron, do that one more time if you could. The back tap with the fishing pole. Look at that. We made a new move up. Here he goes. Byron's going with the back tap, bringing it down to the ground. Now watch this other hand come up. Now we're in the fishing pole. There he goes. He's casting it out and bringing it back for the back tap, reaching up for the fishing pole. And whoever's seen somebody fishing off the pier, off a boat, and they throw that fishing line out there. All right, Byron's holding it up, and he's got it up in front of his chest with two hands, holding onto the bar with two hands. And he's got in the chest press position, but he's going for a typewriter. So he's typewriter. He's reaching over to the right. Now he's bringing that typewriter over to the left. You can do this with your imagination. My friend Jose is doing a great job. Good job, Ben. We're using our imagination. Nick's doing it. Bernie's got the stick. She's grooving. Byron, give us one or two more, and then we're going to go bring Carla up. Byron's up on top of the stick. I'm reaching up high. I'm just reaching up high using my imagination. He's doing the witch's pot. He's moving it around. He's moving those arms around. I'm reaching my arms up in front of my body, and I'm just pretending. Byron doesn't have to pretend. He's got the resistance bar right there. There you go. Ben's got it moving. Jose's grooving. Nice job, everybody. Bernie's stirring the pot. Keep it going. Byron, go ahead and bring it on home when you're ready. We're going to bring up Carla, and then we're going to have Nick. He's going to finish us off just like we did the other day. All right, Byron setting the bar down. Great job, everybody. Give Byron Jose a round of applause. Excellent job. Byron's got the pose. Great job, Byron. That was great work. Let's go ahead and have a seat or relax for a moment. We got Carla. She's going to be coming up next. And then we're going to also have Nick. We got Nick in the studio. Chris in the studio. We got Nick coming up at the end, and we got Chris in the studio.
Let me go to. I don't have to count. Let's see. Trying to see where. There you guys are.
I got Chris right here. You want to bring Carla up real quick?
I think Carrie and him want to do something. So let me.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that first up, and then we'll bring up Carla.
Let me bring that up.
Nick. All right, Carrie's up here.
Mhm.
Chris, do you want to go let Carrie choose the exercise, or all right, Carrie? Chris
Yes.
said you get to choose the exercise for him to do.
Okay. Water bottle.
Water bottle, heavy or light?
Heavy.
Heavy. All right, heavy water bottle. I got it over here. All right, we got this one, and we got this one. We're gonna go with this one. I know Chris really likes this one. It has the bit of the handle on the top. All right. And remember our trick.
I'm looking for new exercises to do with Chris.
All right. Remember the trick. I'm gonna squeeze the bottle, put the cap back on, and it's going to stay squeezed. It's going to give us a good grip position. All right. Are we going to be shaking it and moving it and grooving it?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready, Chris?
How long are we going for?
30 seconds.
You ready, Chris? Two hands. Hold it on like you had it. That was a good grip. Lock that in. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. 5, 4.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Nice job. Hey, did that feel good?
Yeah.
Nice job. Again, Carrie, that was awesome. Chris had a good squeeze on it with his hand right there. I thought that was super cool. And again, having this little holder here kind of gave him something to hold on to. That was excellent, Chris. That was some real
Who did we
good
say we were
moves.
doing the breathing limit?
What's that?
Who did we say was doing the breathing motto?
Carla is going to be doing the breathing motto at the end.
Yeah, we're getting towards that.
We're getting close to that. So let's bring up let's bring Carla up because Nick's going to be here Friday. And I know Nick, he's like me. You know, ladies get to go first. And they get to choose. And so Nick, we might not have a chance today, but we will. You'll be here on Friday. And we might too.
Hi.
Carla
Hi,
does
Coach
some
John.
good hooping. All
Hi, Coach
right,
John.
Carla, are we doing hula hoop or are we doing something
Yes.
different?
You want to do the hula hoop clock on Friday?
We'll do the hula hoop too let's do it. Let's do it right now
All right.
too.
And then the clock on Friday too, so we can do it together.
I love that. Let's grab that hoop. All right, go ahead and show
Do
us
the
our
bus
moves.
driver. Draw the
All
bus
right.
driver.
I'm driving it.
Honk the horn. Twist to the way.
There you go.
Twist this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this one, and then honk the horn, and then moving around. We're gonna go like this. Moving around, twisting here. And then we're gonna do the pizza delivery, like your favorite, Coach John.
Reach out. That is. Reach out with the pizza.
1, 2,
Reach out.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we're
15
gonna do the
pizzas.
Yeah, 15 pizzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done.
Nice job, Carla. Carla did a quick. You got one more?
You want me to do the clock on Friday for you? I'll do it for you.
Let's do some more on Friday, and then let's bring up Nick right now to do a couple moves for us. Nick, I'm going to put you on the spot.
And
You
don't
got
forget, I have to do the bear run in the end.
2 moves, and then we're going to be bringing Carla up for that breathe the motto. Now, everybody also might have
Oh,
saw
Coach
me
John,
and
can you
Chris
put that shot thing for September for me? Because I want to give it to my brother.
for the next races.
Yes, please. We had
Yep,
a chance, please, somebody.
We'll put that in the chat on Friday. We'll put all the dates
Okay.
and the links. Everybody
Okay,
got
thank
to
you,
see
thank you,
too
thank you.
the way I was able to help Chris out with some of those hoop moves by, again, not really forcing the hoop, but just helping Chris to guide it along. Nick, let's go 2 exercises. What do you got? You're still muted.
Oh,
One more. Oh, he's doing the stretch. So across the body, stretch, reach. Everybody, you can do this. We're going to take one arm, bring it across the body. If you're sitting down like Nick, you might be able to move one leg across your body. Nick, I think, can we hear you yet? Nope, we can't hear you yet. Go ahead and hit unmute again. There you go. All right, Nick, go ahead and switch up to the other side. Count it down for us.
Do it.
Nice.
Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The last one is the deep pot.
Nice. Doing the teapot. How many teapots?
20,
20. Count them out.
3, 4,
Come on, Chris. Teapot.
5, 6, 7.
A little slower.
8.
There you go.
9,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
10.
Nice. Nick's messing with the tempo. Remember tempo, everybody. When you do this with your exercises, you're going to get a stretch.
13.
13.
14.
Nice, Nick. All the way to 20.
15. 16. 17.
Nice.
18.
18. I love it. 2 more, everybody.
19.
And
20.
20. Nice job, Nick. Remember, if you were thinking about a clock, you would have been thinking about going over your head, trying to touch like maybe 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Great job, Nick, bringing that teapot
Thank you.
to the game. And Carla, we're ready for that breathing motto. Take your
You,
time.
you
with
read the chat? Do you read the chat? Because I'm not going to do Friday sandwich.
Let me, yep. Oh, I did. I saw that on Friday.
Because
Yep.
I'm not going to be there Friday night because it's my sister's birthday party. We're going to have it and we're going to go camping on that.
That's
day, so.
okay. And you know what we did the other day is Sandy, we did some sign language in your honor to keep with it going. So you got to remember, you got teammates to help out. And remember,
I'll
we're
be there
gonna
next Friday to do it.
let's remember we're gonna breathe in and breathe out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in the good. Breathe in the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe in the sad. Breathe in your best. Be in the worst. Be in your power. So you reach your goals first.
Oh, that was excellent. Excellent job,
Thank you.
Carla. That was
I
some of
know.
the best. So I think, Carla, you just went into what they call the zone. Carla, you
Remember
went
I
into
did it
the
on
zone.
Saturday? I messed up on Saturday. I messed up.
No, you did a
Saturday.
great job. Again, everybody,
right.
you guys got to see
All right,
that,
I'm-
Carla.